Hello there, welcome. Welcome. We've got the lovely Ali Sweet. I managed to get her from her busy Lorcana schedule
Very
of
busy.
just dominating the world with Amber Steel Princesses to go on it. And I really like this list. She plays it a lot locally, plays it against me. It's very fun being a Blurple player when your partner plays Amber Steel with all the song removal. But yeah, it's really fun, and I think it's a good choice for store champs. And maybe you don't know what you want to play yet. Maybe you want to have a bit more fun with it. But I think there's just a lot in there. It's really good, and I think at every event you've gone to, people. Oh no, the recent one in Italy at least, they mentioned that it was the shoe deck,
The
the,
one with the shoe.
the one with the shoe. That's why we've named it the one with the shoe, haven't
Yeah,
we?
that's what they called it. The one with the shoe.
Yeah. So I mean, just for starters, what sparked you off playing this list and like having it like this?
Well, it's not the original version wasn't my list. It was Enchanted Kim's list, and I think she just wanted to put as many of her enchanted cards in a deck as possible,
Hmm.
which makes sense because her name's Enchanted Kim. And I got really burnt out playing purple steel. It just got to the point where I wasn't having fun even when I was winning, so I needed to play something different. So Kim told me to try this. And this is just much more fun because you have fun even when you lose with this deck because it's just, can I find a slipper? Can I pull the slipper trick off? It's fun.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good, and you'd be surprised how many people get caught out with the glass slipper. Even sometimes when I played against you, like especially when I'm playing green still, I might let you get a law lead because I'm like, it's fine, as long as I stop her eventually. Then you find the Cinderellas, you play it, you get the glass slipper law, and then you
Yeah.
shift a big Cinderella on top.
And against discard, if I've got the glass slipper in my hand and you get me the discard, you're doing me a favour.
yeah, yeah, because it's quite interesting because we don't use the glass slipper's ability to find the princesses. You did have Naveen in, I believe, at one point.
Yeah, I had Naveen in it for a bit, but I never once used him to do the glass slipper effect. He was only in it to get a whole new world out on 4.
Yeah, and with the Mulans as well, it's
Is he a 4 cost?
he's a four cost,
Yeah.
yeah. And with the Mulans as well, it's not unlikely for you to just discard it. And
And Cinderella and Whole New World, it's just got 3 different ways to discard it.
yeah, and yeah, I think it all works for the. It's not like just putting an uninkable 2 drop in the deck. It's like putting 3 law or 6 law when you put both of them in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's likely you're going to find the other Cinderellas. But yeah, I've seen you sort of work on the list quite a bit as well. And we went back and forth on the big Cinderella and the Ariel, but now you've
Yeah.
landed on a 2-3 split.
Yeah, so I originally had, I think it originally was a 2-3 split, but the amount of times I used to get the aerial shift off locally was basically never got it off. So it just kind of felt like a waste because paying 6 for her against a lot of the things we play locally, it just felt like I wouldn't even get to use her once. Um, so then I just had 4 big Cindy's because there's 12 Cindy shift targets, and it was good, but I was really missing Ariel's effect of the you pay 2 ink to do 3 damage. So I settled back on 2 free, and I feel that's just enough because you don't want Ariel. You don't want all the time. She's just for some matchups. I don't know
Yeah,
which, but some.
I think yeah, it was when I mentioned putting Ariel Sonic Warrior in because she's great in a deck like this. But also, of all these Cinderella shift lines, if you played like 3 or 4 big Cinderellas, like you pretty much always get that shift off. I remember watching you in Italy versus a green purple discard,
I
and
did twice.
yeah, and I was like, I wonder how this game's going. I look over and you've got 2 big Cinderellas on board.
There was one game where I had a shift Cindy, a shift Ariel, and a shift Mulan all out on board.
Yeah, it can get quite. When I've played against you with Blurple, it's like if you play the Mulan 1 drop, I can't do anything, and then you shift it, and then I'll play a genie, and then sometimes you might get a Zeus or something if you quest, and it's pretty mad how much it can snowball. You can also just shift and let her sing any like all your songs except for Whole New World as well, which is awesome. But the other one to mention as well is because you took this list from Enchanted Kim. There was no Pete's in that list, was there?
No, Kim had an old princess list apart from the Ursulas again, and I took the full princess list to Axion, and yeah, it was just really lacking Pete. Um, there was a couple matchups where I just needed a Pete, and I would have really cemented myself. But I also had the Tiana in back then, the Amber
Ah, yeah.
restaurant owner, and she needs Pete to be able to stay alive, to be able to be exerted. So Pete kind of got put back in for her, but then she got taken out for the world's greatest criminal mind, which I would take out of the deck.
Would you take World's Greatest Criminal?
Well, I put it in for Monstro.
Oh,
Well, we talked about it.
yeah.
And you just never see Monstro.
No, yeah.
And most of the time he gets inked in that matchup anyway, so it's like, is it worth it?
Have you ever took a shark out with it?
I've only ever played this exact list in Italy, and it got inked the whole day.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't really need a shark when you've got Zeus.
Yeah.
You don't need it for the shark when you've got Zeus.
Yeah, to be fair. People do it for the big Tamatoa as well, but I don't know, maybe a one-off's not too bad, but as you say, you probably could just not run it.
I think if I take this deck to a store champs, I'll take out the Criminal Mind and put back in one Naveen.
One Naveen. Yeah. I quite like Naveen as well. I remember though with the Pete's, you played at one store champs, and you said, "Well, they don't know I don't have Pete's," and that was enough. Was that like they're probably playing around Pete every turn? They don't know I don't have it, which is great until we start doing deck videos. Where
Well, yeah, but that time I got to the finals without Pete.
You did, yeah, and then it was a yellow green under the sea.
Yeah,
where...
I beat them.
To
get into the top 4, and then lost against them in the final.
Yeah, it was a question I hadn't preemptively thought of telling you before the video, but it's just popped in my head because a couple people had asked me about your list. Is the Queen Sensor Core? What is your thoughts on that in the list? It feels like maybe it's positive in here.
I tried it really early on with Kim's list, and it's fine, but it's just too slow.
It's too slow.
You just get like 1 lore a turn, and I think it costs 3 lore to play it.
3 ink to Yeah,
3 ink to play it, and
it's like when are you playing that?
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's kind of, unless you get it late on, but late on there's no point in it. So yeah, it just kind of feels like a dead card. I guess maybe I might try it in place of World's Greatest Criminal Mind.
Yeah,
testing over the next few days, but when I tested it before it had Pete in, so there was even more princesses in, it just wasn't it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wrap it up and say, sort of, with your matchups, I'm assuming this, as it is its own deck, it's the Princess Shoe Amber Steel deck, but you still struggle into the Ruby Sapphires, but this is good into maybe I know you always beat up the aggro decks, don't you? I think you can beat some of the RPs as well. Yeah. I think you even beat an RP on stream in Italy.
Oh yeah. RP, I would say, touch wood, with this deck it's always felt like the best matchup.
RP?
Yeah.
You hear it?
Maybe it's because I have all that practice against Daryl at our locals and I've just learnt it, but yeah, it feels really good into it.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. The counter to RP Shark, if your local is infestated with it, play this list. Play the Princess Shoe list. But yeah, like I say, I assume Red Blue Shark, Red Blue Workshop, those are probably the tougher matchups. And Green Steel sometimes can get, if they do that Ursulas and stuff. But into like Green Purple discard, it looked like you were doing fine when I've watched you play against it.
Yeah, I was really fearing Green Purple discard because I played against it at Axion, and I got my butt kicked. But then I was talking to the guy afterwards, and I edited it. He basically said just add Pete.
yeah. Which at this point is all showed up, but yeah. And then your Purple Steel's like, again, it's not even that you're just playing the songs. Like you can Zeus a genie. It's also that you've just got huge bodies on board. Like the 7-cost Cinderella is just huge, and Ariel is a big Rapunzel like trap as well. So like all round, it just feels like. I think I put my tier list of like the choices for store champs, but I think if you haven't got Red Blue in your area, like Amber Steel wheel decks are just one of the strongest, aren't they? I think even when you played at locals last night, it was like if you dodged the one Ruby Sapphire Shark deck in the room.
I wasn't on this yesterday.
Oh, oh, sorry, yeah.
Steel.
Oh, yeah, but if you played Amber Steel, yeah, just hoping to dodge the one Ruby Sapphire Shark that might be in the room.
And I feel like, I don't know, sometimes this can feel better in the mirror than the other Amber Steel decks.
I think it's got.
Unless they get off Rhino Shift and kill everything.
yeah, you are lacking the Rhino, but I think with the Ariel and the Cinderella, you do have a lot more positives if the game can go on a bit longer. Like you will just be putting Rhino's great, but I mean Ariel can do 3 damage and then you can run something in or let the Storm Rage on it and take out the Rhino.
Yeah, Rhino's really easy to get rid of, but it's just if they're
Shift
going
it
first
early.
and they shift it on two, and then just keep taking everything out, that's when it's a problem. But
Mm.
if they don't get the shift off, he's really easy to deal with. Like after turn 3, you ain't
Yeah.
got to worry.
You ain't gonna worry.
No, not
No.
about that hamster.
Not about the power hamster. No. That's really great. Yeah, I just wanted to showcase some other decks because Store Champs, I think, with all the news of like DLCs and big regional events coming back, Store Champs is the time to have a bit more fun and play some decks like this.
And I did talk about this deck in a little bit more detail on my channel.
And there is more if you'd like to over on Ali Sweetie's channel, which I can put in the description. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching. And I'll put some links, and we have some Labubus. We wanted to showcase them. That might,
I did.
yeah, might make Katie happy as well.
Yeah. These are my 2 real ones.
See you later, guys.